Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. The goal with the Lex and the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole city here is around. We all on the get up to come down.
Back at it one more again, cranking my motor, revving my engine, chilling the AC till it's colder than a breeze in Alaska. Sunshine like the winter time just passed us. Watching for laws and jaggers, cause you're too clean to be taken. I keep it tucked off in my clothes, you'll never catch me out your bucket naked. Fresh draws, them dead stock J's for the casket. Pressing up on these that owe me and I got
I remember as a child, music made me smile, so people called it rhythm.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. So the New York Mets are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and today's starting pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela. What do we have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go now? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
As the lefty gets to work. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Larkin calls it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. David Ortiz up now for the Mets.
David Ortiz.
Fought off foul. Ortiz, a former home run derby champ, 30 years old now. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Slater gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Beltre. Save!
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bump.
Hank Thompson stands in now and watches strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On its way to the corner. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now up for St. Louis, Barry Larkin. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And it's second. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0. Here's Pete Alonso. That one clips the outside corner. Going one run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. That's a laser base hit. Larkin around second. The relay throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. And now the Cardinals catcher, Yainer Diaz. Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Righty delivers. Grounder might be 2. Tatis. Off balance feed. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Austin Slater stands in. In the air, center field. Guerrero makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1 for count.
Good eye in that spot. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a good eye there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And now the lefty. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the
Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The pitch. The punch out there. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. Try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next to hit, Adrian Beltre. That's in for a strike. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His 13th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in St. Louis, now the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Rodriguez makes the catch. 1 down. Jerry Hairston Jr. next up for the Cardinals. That clips the corner. Tied up here in the early going. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. Ball 2. Right side. Throws to first in time. So the batting order turns over. Johnny Damon next up for the Cardinals. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And here it comes. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's down and away.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Ripped to short. Jump throw across his body. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around third. He'll score. The Cardinals have the lead. 3-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good lungs.
Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 4-2, and that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's in there. 1-2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control. And we're back on to the third inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike two.
0-2 is the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First time up was a pop out. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Valenzuela, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that's outside.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Ground ball left side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Outside low, 3-2 now. On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
And now it's Juan Soto.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Tatis runs. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And he deals. Off the mark there. Ball one. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Smash to the left side. Whips it across. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. And now here is David Ortiz. Fly to left his first time. Move to second. Tatis dives back in. Big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He's trying for third. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and there are 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And fouled off. The Mets down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. Two outs. Here's a high chopper. Sweeney tosses to first, and Vladdy is set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Out to short. Tatis to first. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Zach Gallo. And that one off the outside edge. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Slater now at the plate. That one the other way. And there's a hit.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw off that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Cards lead as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa, as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. And that one missing low. Sosa, 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. And now it's even up.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And another ball. Into center. Damon makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's already homered in this game. Pulls that one foul. High fly ball, right field. Thompson on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Pulls into third safely as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
One ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner stays put at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Toss to Alonso. Rodriguez out of the play. They limit the damage here. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Mets baseball. Back here at Busch Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jerry Hairston Jr.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Brewer. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Going to count 1 and 2. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Back to the top of the lineup, Johnny Damon. Next up for the Cardinals. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
0-2. On the ground to first, Ortiz. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Thompson to hit now. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Tied at 4. In the air, left field. Slater gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Juan Soto.
Soto's batting stance oozes with personality. It's one of the most recognizable in the game, Boo.
That's outside. Ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. David Ortiz up now for the Mets. Swing and a foul straight back. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero.
0-1.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Moved into the bullpen for the Cardinals. Scott Alexander appears to be getting loose. Underwood, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next pitch is outside. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
And a base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Scott Alexander gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's Ketel Marte. Hammered. Could be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score. And they're up by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that one is lifted in the air. And Thompson makes the play. And that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Barry Larkin. Alcantara back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
The count.
Down the line. And that drops foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
Chop to the left side. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. At the plate, Yainer Diaz. And that's in for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The Cardinals trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, that's out.
And 1-2. To third, Beltre. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Doing there for St. Louis. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. The pitch. Guerrero in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're up to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't been barreling up the ball, you're right. Half of their hits haven't even been considered hard hits.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 14th of the year. It's 8-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Julio Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Just off the inside edge.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 9-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That one ripped way back there and out of here. His 12th of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look.
The new pitcher in the game, Dennis Santana. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Juan Soto now. Hit hard. That gets through. David Ortiz up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Movement in the bullpen. Dwayne Underwood Jr. getting ready to go. Kirkering also throwing. Wouldn't chase that time. And the slider just misses. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one away. And stepping in for New York, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone. 1-0. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. Back to right. And Thompson makes the play. And there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. So up next for New York, Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch misses there. And the count is 1-1. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Diaz settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
say you can really hear 'em. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah, hero, come on.
Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geller. The wind and the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too.
And
0-1's the count.
one down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Trey Sweeney. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. The Cards with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now on the bump, Orion Kirkering.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Outside. The line to kick the pitch. Got him swinging.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Kirkering, a 6'2 righty. He throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs. Out to short. A dive. He's got it. The throw in there safely.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So 2 down. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Tatis runs. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Double steal. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Two on, two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jerry Hairston Jr. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And here comes the Ronel Blanco comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Johnny Damon next up for the Cardinals. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
This one in the air, right field. Sosa snags it, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Hank Thompson. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Bounce to the right side. Marte. And that is the inning. Kevin Kelly takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Vladimir Guerrero. Up now for the Mets. And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for it.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. A massive home run. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why
getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The Mets up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one not close, and the count's full. Bounce to third. Jump throw. First out in the top of the 8th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one in there across the letters. High fly ball out towards left field. Slater going back on this one. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 to bid for extra bases. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And a pitch towards first, and it's off the bag. Fair ball. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and 15-4 is our score. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Throw to first. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. That misses, and that's ball 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's ball 4. Throw to third. Save.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Big, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Base hit and a run comes in. Tatis around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's going to be David Ortiz. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Thompson makes the play. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Out to short. Larkin. Off balance throw in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. The wind of the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Just off the outside edge. On the ground. Steps on first for the out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes. 2 down. Yainer Diaz next up for the Cardinals. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Line drive. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Diaz at second with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Tatis to first, and that is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Sammy Sosa. Underwood back to work. There's a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And next for the Mets, Ketel Marte.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here are the top of the 9th. That misses. 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And here it comes. Outside low. The count now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Man at first, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Mets. Just a single short of the cycle. That one out to right. And Thompson makes the play. And that is that. So no runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Austin Slater. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Right-handed reliever. On the ground to first. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Trey Sweeney next up for the Cardinals. And breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Mets up big in this one. Here in the last half of inning number 9. One down, base is empty. Misses.
Ball one.
And that's ball 1. Left field, way back there. Rodriguez drop step, going back. And that one's gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well,
this looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Hank Thompson digging in now. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. 1 strike away. Got it. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
Now we don't know how to act, G. You know me, I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we really got
Time of the ball, 3 hours and 58 minutes. For joining us here this afternoon. And your awesome lead, right on St. Louis.
for good.
I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love. When we hug and kiss, sugar, do I do what you do? When I do my love to you, alright. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, your love, your love, 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 love.
Come and get it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So
just about ready to go. And on the hill, Christopher Sanchez. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
One out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Sanchez, a 6'1 lefty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Check swing. Outside. He held up. Now 2-0. Way out front for strike two. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What do you see?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Robinson, round second, heads for third. Coming home. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. 1-0. One out, runner at second. Ryan Howard next up for the Braves. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Been a real struggle on the mound early on, Singy.
Yeah, having a hard time finding that rhythm, and it's starting to look like a game where the bullpen could get a lot of work.
That just misses. It's 2-2. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What do you see?
Well, it looks like he's fighting against himself instead of just working with himself and allowing his mechanics to flow. He's trying to overgrow instead of allowing things to just sort of naturally develop.
Bounced up the middle. On to first. And Ramirez is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Braves. We go to the bottom of the first. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a good eye there. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2 the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Juan Soto. A bit behind. With that swing, it's strike one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Out towards left center. Drifts towards it. They got it for out number two. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. First pitch, not close. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to score it up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Hilton Smith digging in now.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Riley Green. That one way outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one's in there. And now 3-1. Smith over at first with 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and here's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. The pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. The throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Sammy Sosa up now for the Mets.
No, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-2 now. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
Next offering way off the plate. That smash towards center. Damon makes a nice running catch. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Bounced up the middle. Robinson tosses to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing. Back here at Citi Field, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Trevino right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Trevino stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Count is full.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next to hit, Johnny D.
Real, it ain't real. If you ain't bust no checks, it ain't real. If you ain't earned.
And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran third baseman, Adrian Beltre. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. And delivers outside. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Howard makes the grab, one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Julio Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Swings through that.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Race to right center, base hit. Around third. He'll score, and they trail by one.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
So up next for New York, Juan Soto.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Way high there, and the count is even 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Up the middle, Roberts tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Ryan Howard. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected.
1 at second. And that's 2. Bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. The wind of the pitch. Big knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Sammy Sosa up now for the Mets. Inside, almost got him.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The Mets trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Third out.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew.
Back here in Queens, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Hilton Smith. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. The other way. Base hit. Throw over to first. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Just missed. That's a strike. Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Tatis. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Ryan Roberts. Next up for the Braves. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. And that is the 3rd. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And that one fouled off. One low.
1-1.
That one at the knees for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Beltre swings through it for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, and they got him.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Stays alive. The Braves up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed the inside corner, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 14th of the year, and we're level. It's 2-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Kicks and deals. That one hit to right. Roberts settles under this one. He makes the grab. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And stepping in for New York, Julio Rodriguez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one pushed foul. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The line to kick the pitch. To the right side, Roberts. Throws to first. Rodriguez out on the play. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers. If he ain't square, he's rectangular. The second coming of the Lord, he has returned. I am the God.
And we're back. Down the number 2 hitter, Jackie Robinson. And he swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Caught him looking for the K. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Johnny Damon. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0 misses low. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field. Soto going after it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Ryan Howard next up for the Braves. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. The wind and the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across. Ready to go for the last half. Of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Santana back to work. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Popped up. Ramirez drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first base.
David Ortiz up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. And there's the ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Jackie moves under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. Now in for the Braves, Jose Ramirez. Slapped foul. Hit hard, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Go ahead run on base. And next for Atlanta, Larry Walker. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first and hustling for second. Guerrero quickly throws it in, and a potential go-ahead run stops at second base. Riley Green next up for the Braves. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all
the throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the center fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Damon hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets it.
Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And a foul ball. Dominguez, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. In the air, right field, settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the eighth. The Mets with a new arm on the mound. Luis Castillo.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Good eye right there. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Marte throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Johnny Damon next up for the Braves. That one's in there. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. They'll put the shift on, hits right into it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andres Munoz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In the air, out towards left center, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. That one missed with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Move to first. Beltre dives back in, but they got him. Holding on to a one-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
On the ground to short, Robinson tosses across the first. Rodriguez out of the play. Back here in Queens. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2 just misses with that one.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Counts full.
Now fly ball to right center. Guerrero after it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one misses. 1-0. Clase, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ripped towards third. Slings it across, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 2. New pitcher for the Braves, Matt Strong. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. The pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Brew, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he deals. And that's outside. Now 1-2. One-run game, bottom 9. And Tatis able to stay alive. 1-2 now. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Definitely made him chase a little bit. Out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That clips the corner. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. The Mets down to their final strike. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road. 3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And, Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. And now, Ryan Roberts. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. That misses, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first, one up, one down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jackie Robinson. Right through there for a strike. Valdez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 240 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Out there to center. Guerrero moving under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Johnny Damon next up for the Braves. First pitch misses. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte. That's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now back here with my pal Siggy. And pitching in this game, Hilton Smith. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Smith comes to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it by him for the K.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody is going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Damon drifts towards it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard. Foul ball there. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Jose Ramirez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Ortiz hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
That is good. The right fielder, number 33.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Larry Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Chopped out in front of the plate. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for New York, Adrian Beltre. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. That one lifted to left. Green gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Ketel Marte. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. Sosa stands at first with 1 out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Walker going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the center fielder, Vladimir Guerrero, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one just misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering misses down and away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the Mets. Smith kicks and delivers. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Citi Field, top half of the 3rd inning. Hilton Smith digging in now. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Riley Green. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Jose Trevino. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Just off the inside corner. And that is ball one. And the pitch. And another ball. Man at first, one away. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now this is in the air down the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. Now, Jackie Robinson. The shortstop takes the ball. Roberts on third with 2 out. Outside corner, there's a strike. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. They get the out on Robinson. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit in the air, right field. Walker on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Ground ball left side. And that squirts through. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. That one not close. Ball 1. At the belt and finds.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close. But StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Smith wheels and deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The Braves leading by a run here in the last half of the third. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Here's the 2-2. That one to first. Howard. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Johnny Damon. That's in there. That's strike one. Damon measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. And the 0-2. Bounce to the right. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped on a line. Grabs it on the run. 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Loaded low. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Walker takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, David Ortiz.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Sammy Sosa up now for the Mets. And he's already singled in this game. And that's outside. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's even up.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Damon makes the grab, 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Marte takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. They get the out on Marte. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trevino drifts towards it. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And Vladdy is set down. That is the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Hilton Smith.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tatis to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Green in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and he breaks his bat. And that quickly 2 away.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Trevino batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the break. Back here at Citi Field, here's the power hitting catcher, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And Guerrero is set down. 1 down. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard ground ball, base down. And that turns the lineup over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And it's strike 2. Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And at second, runner goes again. Takes it in for the out. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. all set for the top of the 6th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ryan Roberts.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, this guy has great speed. Is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Here comes a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Ortiz takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Jackie Robinson. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
That's in there, and that is strike one.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Johnny Damon. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Line to right, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The tag at third, and he's out. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. Here's a high chopper. Marte. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Juan Soto now. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Ortiz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
Well struck right field. Walker going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that misses off the outside edge. That one down the line. Zips it across, and Ramirez is set down. And next for Atlanta, Larry Walker. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Hilton Smith. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. With a single base runner because of all the power he swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. One left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Grant Holmes.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well, one-run game, and now the DH, Sammy Sosa. The pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Damon hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Clips the outside corner. Strike one. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. That one just missing inside. 1-2 the count. Right through there, got him. 2 gone now.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. His righty-lefty splits there. That one ripped. That's not coming back. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor Steffen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Robinson on the run, sends it over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jose Trevino.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Wouldn't chase that time. Valdez into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. This to center field. Guerrero sizing this one up, and there's one down.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
So up next, Brian Roberts. Just missed. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 3. To the right side, Ortiz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
And we're back. And now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he deals. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and loosening in the pen. Vesia getting loose as well. The 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get two outside of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
And the batter now, David Ortiz.
He's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some
well, plays made there, and that retires the side.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
We go to the ninth, and now here is Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just missing there. And a count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
He's 2 outs away. Now in for the Braves, Ryan Howard.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
The leading by 3 here at the top of the ninth. There's the strike at the knees. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The Braves down to their last out. Jose Ramirez digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. Strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Valdez is just 1 strike away, and that just misses. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Two down. On the ground, right side. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
That's tremendous fight from him. And I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike. And he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And next for Atlanta, Larry Walker. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. The Braves trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty outside low. And it's 2-2. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.